Good morning. Hey, KK. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, everyone coming in. My counter is stuck at 0 people. Here comes everybody. Hi, everyone. Good morning. You got a notification? Awesome, Heidi. That's probably the first time you've gotten one of my notifications in like 3 or 4 months. It's going to be a good day. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. KK, CNC, Yasmina, Heidi, my M to the B, my girl, just saying, Stanley, ambulance girl. Good morning, everyone, and everybody piling in the bushes. Good morning. Hi. What was I going to say? There was something I was getting ready to say. I went and got my hair done yesterday. It feels so much better. You know, some people are coming in the chat that I've not known, like we've known of each other, but we've not known each other really. You know what I'm saying? And starting to go into KK's Discord a couple of months ago, and now I'm like, I'm a mod in her Discord, which it's really not needed and not necessary because there's no fuck shit that goes on over there. Helicopter or something. Hold on. Or maybe it's a Walmart drone. I don't know how loud those things are, but it's a thing. But there's really no fuck shit that goes on in that Discord. So like mods are not really like necessary, but there's a couple of us in there. Thank you, Yasmina. Thank you. I got this tank top from Target a few weeks ago, and it's just got like this little boat on it. $5. But like talking to people and like having conversations in that Discord, I've gotten to know people better than I would have otherwise, right? Oh, really, CNC? Well, that might have been what that was because it really didn't sound like a helicopter and it wasn't a plane. So I don't know. But I was doing my grocery order this morning and it kept coming up saying that my dog food was not like able to be like drone delivery. And I'm like, what the hell is this drone delivery shit? And then we were in Discord just now, and I believe it was CC Truck was showing me videos of the drones, the Walmart drone stuff. So I'm shocked. I know the toxicity. Hi everyone coming in. So people like Ambulance Girl and Just Saying and Lainey Lynn, which me and Lainey Lynn, we like chit chat and DMs and stuff. And so I know Lainey Lynn a little bit better than the other women that I just mentioned. But I must say that I'm happy to have been able to get to know you guys a little better. Good morning, Martin's mommy, my beautiful girl. How are you, my girl? I'm happy that I've gotten the opportunity to get to know you guys a little bit better, and you guys get to know me a little bit better because you see me, you see this, and I'm not like putting on a show or anything over here. I'm still me, but you get what I'm saying, right? So, yes, I got my hair did, Jimmy Hill. I did. So yes, I just had to say that I'm happy that I've been able to get to know you guys a little bit better. Hey Bliss Chris, hey Maria, Beth, Silver Bells, my Martin's mommy, Stanley. Oh, thank you, Martin's mommy, for gifting memberships this morning, my girl. K-Drift Crystals. Uh, 72, 72, 72, or was that 27, 27? I don't know. Erica, you're a wiener. And Jimmy, compliments will get you everywhere over here, my dude. M to the B. M to the B. I think that's the first time you've won a membership over here. It's me, Shay. Welcome, wieners. Welcome to the memberships. You've got emojis that you can play with. And I need to check and see. And thank you, Martin's mommy, for gifting the memberships. I love you, my girl. Thank you so much. Excuse me. I need to see if I have enough members where I can like make more emojis. I need to keep up with that stuff because, you know, it helps you guys out. It gives you guys something a little extra. I like putting voices and sometimes faces to the people we have been chatting with. Yes, yes, Stanley. Yeah, same. And Stanley's sassy, y'all. Stanley Cup is sassy. She will tell it like it is. And yes, Maria. I like Lainey Lynn too. I do. She's sweet. So fancy. Thank you, Martin's mommy, for gifting the flower. Thank you, my girl. Let me scroll down. Hi, Shyla. That too. A great place to share Maria's OnlyFans videos. Yes. Hey, Phantom. So, thank you, Martin's mommy. I agree, Ambulance Girl. I agree. Discord has been a great place to get to get you to know you people a little bit better. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. So, what else? There was something else I was wanting to talk about before. Hey, bestie. I'm going to bring that up. We're going to tell people, Brandy, we're going to tell people why we call each other our besties. Me, you, and Jasmine, right? You are my two besties. Whether you like it or not, you're my besties, right? And I'm going to tell you why. Everybody wants to know, where's this bestie stuff coming from? Well, I'm going to start with me and Jasmine. It was over the winter sometime. I was recapping one of Jen's lives, and she was talking about this Jasmine person coming in her chat. And I don't even remember exactly what it was. But she, said that Jasmine was my best friend and like all the things. And I had no idea who Jasmine was, right? So I put a APB out for Jasmine in my live that day. I was like, Jasmine, girl, come over here. Tell me who you are. You're not in trouble. Just tell me who you are because you're my bestie, right? And it just stuck. And I like Jasmine. There's been some things that's happened with Jasmine over the past few months, but that has nothing to do with me, right? I like Jasmine. She's my bestie, right? And then me and Brandy. I've always liked Brandy since like she came here in 2023. Like me and her just like clicked, And whenever I like came back to this side of YouTube the end of last year, me and her like kind of reconnected, right? And we'll talk on, in like text messages, whatever, we'll talk. And it's not about internet stuff, like, right? We talk about life and what's going, like all the things, right? And a certain somebody named Johnny Mac did not like the fact that me and Brandy were friends, right? He did not like the fact that she was in my chat, right? And he gave her an ultimatum. I'm going to scroll down. See what she said. Hey, Gargamel. Oh, is it not going to show up? There it is. Midget Mac, you still big mad even though you so little? That's right, my bestie. That's right. But he was pissed off that she was in my chat and we were friends, right? And he gave her an ultimatum. It's him or me. Well, he chose for her, in my opinion, and that's what Brandy said too. Dude, you chose for me. So and another thing, the bestie thing. He got mad. He was so butthurt. And he mentioned this to Brandy in DMs about me calling Brandy my bestie. I don't remember saying it, but I guess I did. But he was like butthurt about it. So she's my bestie, right? Since people want to get so butthurt about stuff like that, then we're going to play into it, right? Hi, Tom. How are you? It's good to see you. What does Shyla say? Hey, Gargamel. You got me right there. That's where I got my aggression out. Let's see what you guys are saying. You guys are chatty this morning. Hi, allegedly. How are you, my girl? I feel like I have not seen some of you in a while. Hello, my girl. I hope you're having a good morning. Hi, Boomer. Hey, Shar, how are you? I don't know what she said, but so that's where the bestie stuff come from with me and Jasmine and me and Brandy. So, and I like these women, you know, like I've never spoke to Jasmine like anywhere but YouTube, right? But I like her, you know, I like her vibe. And me and Brandy, well, we're friends. So she's my bestie, and that's all there is to it. Just in case anybody was wondering, because I've heard people saying, why do they say that? Why do they call each other bestie? Because she's my bestie. Hello. Thank you, Salty. Oh, an eagle. That was cool. I'm going to have to go back and watch that on my replay. That was cool. I've not seen the eagle before. And I probably have some memberships that I can gift. I'll wait a little while to do that. But I'm going to move this tab to my other. There it goes. To my other screen up here so I can close out some of these tabs. How cool. Thank you, Martin's mommy. An eagle with a popsicle. That was cool. So what's been going on with you guys? Anything good? Like I see most of you guys in other chats or Discord or somewhere, but you know, what's going on with you guys? Stop. And, right, just saying, exactly. Brandy is the last person to give an ultimatum to. You'd be more successful trying to get William to stop drinking, right? Like, come on. Come on. So, and when I went down to get my hair done yesterday, like I've told you guys about my friend that like has a vape shop down there. Well, I hadn't seen him in a couple of months. Like when I go in there, it's always like the worker person that he has in there. And I just haven't seen him. And when I was down there yesterday, I stopped in at the vape shop to grab some juice and some coils and stuff. And he was there. And he got married over the past couple of months. He got married and he's having a baby. So congratulations to my friend. But yes, I'm happy for him. Hi, Terry Lynn. How are you? And this is not the Terry Lynn that you guys know. This is the Terry Lynn from Bliss Chris's, where Bliss Chris used to hang out. This is her. Hi, Betty. How are you? I'm sorry to hear that, my girl. I hope you're okay. So yes, he got married and he's having a baby. So I'm super excited for him. I can't wait to see pictures and all the things, but yeah. And there was something else I was wanting to bring up too, and I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. It'll come to me. Hi, Chris Hansen. Well, you know, let's talk about Chris Hansen for a minute. Chris Hansen started coming in my chat a few months ago. It was probably the beginning of the year sometime, right? And I heard Jen say yesterday that Chris Hansen is... I can't remember the sock account, but people, it's been told for like months now that sock account was Ghost of Shadows. Okay. Ghost of Shadows is not Chris Hansen, and Chris Hansen is not Ghost of Shadows or that sock account that Jen brought up. I can't even remember the name of that sock account, but hey, Susie, it's good to see you, my girl. No. Like I've seen Chris Hansen. I have heard his voice, all the things. So just like Mayday, I brought up yesterday on KK's panel that, Mayday has been around for years, and one piece of hair has been around for years, and I've had conversations with her. I've heard her voice. She is not Genevra. She is just a subscriber with lots of opinions that people might not like, but that does not make her a bad person. That does not make her a sock account of a person that you don't like, right? So there's that. Yeah. No, Gargamel, it wasn't that one. It was a sock account from like last year. And I can't read it. It just slipped my mind. I can't remember. It'll come to me. But yes, it's not Chris Hansen. Ghost of Shadows is Miss Liability, right? Craziness. Let me see what you guys are saying. Is Savage in here? I don't see her. There she is. Hey, Savage. It's good to see you, my girl. And I asked Savage a few days ago in Heidi's chat if she was like okay, if she was like better. And she said that she's doing amazing. And that makes my heart happy. And that's good. Hopefully you'll have your best summer ever, Savage. I hope you're having your best summer ever, actually. Never, Heidi. She's never right. Never. Listen, Stanley, it's just whatever at this point with Jen, Just because people say it doesn't make it true. Consider the source. They tried telling me I ain't a Black woman. I remember that, Martin's mommy. I remember that over on Siwa's panel that evening. Somebody was like trying to make you show your face and prove that you were a Black woman because of your avatar. of the little girl from the Little Rascals. You have had that avatar for a very long time. Since I first knew who Martin's mommy was, she has had this very same avatar. And somebody tried to call her out and tell her she was not allowed to use it because her voice does not sound like the voice of a Black woman. The nerve. The nerve. Who was that, Martin's mommy, that was saying that? Yes, and it was a Black man who was telling her this. Yes. Mm-hmm. Was it, God, my brain's not wanting to work today with names. Who was that guy, Martin's mommy? Do you remember? Gosh, I can't remember. Yes, it was. It was. It was that guy that was fighting with AT2, but I can't remember his name. He like wore like the crown and stuff. You guys know who I'm talking about. Martin's mommy will think of it here in a second. But yeah, it was that guy that like wore the crown and stuff. He did like those couple of drag streams on John. You guys know who I'm talking about. But him, no, not Rich Lux, no, Donut. Yep, that's who it was. Thank you, Hive Stealer. Donut, that's who it was. He came on Siwa's panel, and Martin's mommy was up there, and he tried to make her show her face to prove that she was a woman of color, because her voice did not sound like the voice of a woman of color. You remember that, Cree? Mm-hmm. Have a good day, Carrie. Mm-hmm. Sure enough. And fun fact, Martin's mommy said, "Fuck you." I'm not showing you shit, basically. Yep. So it happens more than we think that it does. It happens. Hey, Money Swipers, how are you, beautiful? It's good to see you. So it happens more than people think that it happens to our friends, but right. Thank you, Money Swipers, for their floating heart, my girl. Thank you. And yeah, and Siwa was like, no, this is my friend. You can believe that she is a woman of color or not. It's totally up to you, but she's not showing shit. So thank you, Savage. It's good to see you, my girl. It's good to see you. So there was a few things that I was wanting to talk about and touch on today. I was wanting to play the beginning of Heidi's live from the other day. Just to like, because I'm sure the majority of you guys have watched it, but I was wanting to get Heidi's message out there a little bit more. And I want to touch on the Jewel stuff. Now, I haven't spoke much about anything. Like I did yesterday a little bit. I went up on KK's panel while I was driving home and like hung out with her. I don't know, gosh, it was over an hour that I was up there. And I like touched on it just a little, but not really, But I was wanting to give my thoughts and opinions on things and everything. Oh, it's 11:11, guys. Make a motherfucking wish for my girl KK. Hi, Stacy. And guys, my Cash App is scrolling at the top of the screen here. If you want to donate and you don't want YouTube to take your monies, you can Cash App me. And from time to time, Nightbot drops all of my payment apps. That is a way to support me without giving YouTube any of your money. So there's that. Hi, Mashana. So I could feel this blow up with Jules. Like I could feel it coming on. I didn't know if it was going to be KK or if it was going to be me or who it was going to be towards, but I felt it coming, right? I need to redo my nails. I felt it coming. I knew that Jules was upset with me a few months ago. Right, Martin's mommy, yeah. Yeah. I knew months ago that Jules was upset with me because I was still friendly with Paula, right? And I said this when AC came on my panel a couple of 2-3 weeks ago now. I said this when he was on my panel. Like, I don't just like jump on like hate trains and just like join the party. Like, that's not who I am. That's never been who I was. And I'm not going to start now, right? I'm not going to get pissed off. Oh, thank you. I just received a very generous Cash App. Thank you for the Timu hair, LOL. Thank you. How funny. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much. Paula has not done anything to me personally. So I wasn't going to start hating on her for nothing, right? And I get that, Maria. I totally get that. Exactly, KK. Exactly. And I tried to be the same way with Sly Boogie, but she just didn't want any part of being friendly with me, and that's totally fine. And I've yet to say anything bad about her or sideways or anything, but we're not talking about that right now. And I would see Jules live from time to time, and I would like go in her chat and say hi, and I was ignored, and I felt like the energy of the room, and I just backed myself back out of the fucking chat, right? So I wasn't sure if it was going to be me or KK or who, right? The fact that Jules said, it's one thing to say, I don't like you, this, that, or and the third, what you did, I'm not feeling it, and I don't want to, fuck with you anymore. That's one thing to say, right? It's a totally different thing to say I used you to get your videos that you had on private. And it's a completely different thing to say I never liked you. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that's a fake ass bitch. It's a fake bitch. To say that I never liked you, but yet you sit on panel with KK, in DMs with KK, in Discord and all the things with her, but you never liked her? I can't be fake like that. I can't. With her whole chest, yes, Martin's mommy. I can't be fake like that. I can't. Yes, Stacy. Yes. Yes. Oh, I just received a thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You know who you are. I just received another generous Venmo. Thank you so much. I'm here. You still have my support. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And just know you're always welcome in the chat. Venmo person. Just know that. Martin's mommy says, I've said it over and over again. That is a weak link. Ladies, you have to remove those weak links from your life. That is the way the enemy gets in. Real talk. Absolutely, Martin's mommy. And I agree with that. And I said this on KK's panel yesterday. Like, it's super weird that Jen has not really brought up Jules at all. Like, everything used to be Jules's fault, according to Jen, right? Jen would wake up and stub her toe on the end of the bed and it was Jules's fault. Like, everything came back to Jules. And she said this. We all know this who this comes back to. We already know, right? But it's super strange that over the past month, she hasn't even really brought Jules up that much, right? And then we find out that Jules is the one that helped Jen fight her strikes against KK. Well, not KK, AC, right? And then yesterday, and I'm going to play it. But yesterday, Jen was saying, she didn't give a name, but we all knew who she was talking about. A creator that was, how did she say it? A creator that we're all hating on, but we were all fine with whenever we were getting information from her. I never got information from Jules. No. I barely spoke to her in DMs. Rarely. But now she's taking up for her on top of all the other things that I just said. Hey, Kat. No worries, my girl. No worries. I thought that I would go ahead and go live now because I got stuff to do later. Mm-hmm. What does Salty Pepper say? Yes, exactly, Bliss Chris. Exactly. It could never be me, and I will never rock with someone like that. Full stop, hard no. Exactly, my girl. Exactly. What did Salty Pepper say? Yes. Yes, and that too. Inviting Jules's chat into Jen's chat. And I don't know when Jen's chat became a drama-free chat. Like, I don't know. It's totally 1000% drama. Lisa Ann, which I like Lisa Ann. I have nothing against her. I gave her a nice happy birthday shout out on my community tab. It was the day after her birthday, but you get it. I have nothing against her. I have nothing against anybody, right? It's just all strange. Thank you, Bestie, for the super chat. Why would we need the B for information on the Giddler? Y'all have KK's videos and Kitty Kicker, who knew her for 16 years in real life. Exactly. Exactly. Like, there's a bunch of shit on Reddit. plus what I have, plus what KK has, plus this and plus this and plus this, and then my bestie to top it off. We don't need nobody like that around. Just for information. No, it's not a thing. Never going to happen, right? It's not, KK. It's not. But sooner than later, people will show their true colors and who they really are. And then that's up to us as individuals, not as a team, individuals to decide if we're going to fuck with somebody like that or not, right? And I will pick not fucking with fake bitches every time. Every time. By design, they probably got the word to go over and over, and like followers, they do. Exactly, Martin's mommy. Erica, did you see Lori's crash out from yesterday? Girl, I did. And I might, whenever I come back from picking up my groceries and stuff, I might go live on my other channel and play Lori's crash out. So I'll let you guys know. And that's it, Chris Hansen. That's it. It's one thing, like I totally side-eye Jules for saying that, you know, she used KK for this, that, and the other, and she never liked her, and she was like fake nice to her, like, but that, well, it is kind of a deal breaker for me, but it's the actions, right? It's the actions, not the person that it was towards, right? Which, don't get me wrong, it's fucked up, no matter who it is. But the being fake nice and the manipulation and like all the things that I've just mentioned, plus manipulating people, using self-harm to get money, that in itself is fucked up, right? Yes, my Shauna. Yes, my girl. I was listening to Mickey Mouse's video that she uploaded on Lori's crash out from yesterday, and I was like, oh, we need to hear this. Exactly, Chris Hansen. And no matter how much it hurt KK to hear these things about her from Jules, how Jules really felt about her, it's better knowing than not knowing, right? That way KK can like cut her losses and just move the fuck on. Because we don't need people like that around. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, my girl. We don't need people like that around. Like Martin's mommy just said, the weakest link. We don't need people like that. But Jules put up that community post saying, whoever is in Jamie's chat, you're dead to me, right? And it was mainly towards me and Cindy. And then I guess she rethought it and was like, I can't do that. And messaged Cindy and told Cindy that it was not towards me and her. And the next few live streams that Jules does, she love bombs me as if I don't see what's really going on, right? And I never went back in her chat. After she did that first live shitting on KK that day, I never went back in her chat after that. Little did Jules know that Cindy and I already knew that Jules had been talking shit behind the scenes about us, right? But again, she didn't know that we knew that. So she's going to sit there and try and like kiss ass and whatever, saying that it wasn't about us when it was totally about us. I just don't rock that way. I don't need friends that bad, right? And we weren't, hey, Nanny, we weren't even really friends. You know, like, again, we didn't talk in DMs and like really none of that shit. Like, you know, if I came in her chat or she came in my chat, and that was as far as it went. But I don't need people like that around. I don't. Right, Chris Hansen. Was it a real seizure, Heidi? I haven't watched it. Oh my goodness. Bestie, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Flip like a light switch is exactly how it was, said in reference to Cindy and Sophie. I'm not, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, I'm nice, but don't take my niceness for weakness. And don't take my niceness as if I'm a fucking the village idiot and I'm fucking stupid, because I'm not. I'm anything but fucking stupid. Have you, Nanny? Exactly, Martin's mommy. You and M to the B both. Yeah. You both were like, no, I'm good. Since the last time all of this blew up. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, Chris Hansen. Like, I barely ever get on IG. Hold on. Oops. That I saw that on the website, Chris Hansen. It looks better on like video than it does on the website. Yeah. Thank you. And while I'm out today, I need to send this camera back. Hi, Macy. We're just chit-chatting, girl, about, you know, what's happened over the past month. Hey, Flapjack, what's up? Oh, really? Marshmallow, how cute. Guys, Nightbot just dropped all my payment apps. If anybody would like to donate that way, here they are. Oh, sorry, Heidi. Sorry, I didn't see your message. Okay, I'll drop the link for you. Hold on. In 2 seconds, guys. Okay. We might have a guest, guys. Hey, Shyla. I think this is where the difference between being nice and kind comes into play, though. Sophie, you're kind. Nice is more peacekeeping and seeking approval. You're a kind of person. You're a kind person, not nice. And that makes sense, Shyla. It does. It makes sense. What happened to Macy? Oh, Macy, I'm so sorry. Whatever's happened over the past few weeks, Macy, I hope you're okay, my girl. And that too, Chris Hansen. If you're worried about donos and money, probably best not shit on your chatters or talk shit in DMs. Exactly. Oh, how sweet, Erica. How sweet. But you're right, Chris Hansen. Yes. Yes. Shyla. The old meth head calls her Sheila, but it's Shyla. Thank you, Nanny, for gifting the floating hearts. Thank you, my girl. All right, make sure that that went okay. Thank you so much. She's here somewhere, Erica. She might be working, but she was in the chat a little bit ago. Thank you, Nanny, for the high five. Thank you, thank you. So let me. What was that? Thank you, KK, for gifting the girl power. That's super cool. Let me get this brought up correctly. Two seconds, y'all. Okay. I'm going to transfer it up here. There we go. What happened to your comment, Chris Hansen? Oh. 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 No worries, Teddy. No worries. High five. Oliver giving me high five. You sleepy boy today? Let me get the gunky out of your eyes. Hey, Jen, can your dog give high five like that? I doubt it. Give me a high five. Oliver. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. All right, that's enough. Oh my God. Stop. All right, get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Don't be pawing at me like that. We need to take you guys to get your nails cut this weekend. Piper's on one today, y'all. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this video. We're going to watch the beginning of Heidi's live, and then we'll move on to something else. Was it Jamie? I thought I heard she put that up about 10 million. Well, thank you, Bow to Nothing, because it's hard. I've been there, right? it's hard to go through something like this, and you do feel alone. And I always have KK's back. Always. You know, she's my girl. And when you're my girl, then I got you, you know? But thank you for recognizing. I appreciate it. That's it, bestie. That's it. Yes, Yasmina. I know, Nanny. I know, my girl. Yes, Martin's mommy. That is perfect. That's perfect. Too many, Stacy. Too many. Flip like a switch is exactly how it said in reference to Cindy and Sophie, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yes, KK. Yes. No, I'm going to play the beginning of Heidi's. And then we'll go to Jen. Thank you, Macy. I hope you're, whatever is going on, Macy, I hope you're okay, my girl. I get that. I totally understand. Yes, Boomer. Yes. And who was it? Was it Ambulance Girl or Just Saying or somebody? Hey, Jindy, that has a kitten and they named it Camden. Boomer here got a puppy the same time Kat got Max, and she named her Sophie. Yeah. Super cool. So let me share my screen. We're going to play the beginning of this because I thought that was you, Ambulance Girl, but I wasn't positive. But the kittens are fosters, only with me for another month. Hi, Wanda. How are you? It's good to see you. Speed this up a little. They've switched things around, added more stuff. Is it just me or did they add more stuff up here?
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry I'm early. I had to do this early because I need Anne before she.
Thank you, Macy, for the $2 super chat. Thank you, my girl.
Goes to sleep. So I'm just, my hands are sweating. That's how mad I am right now. Okay. For the last several days, I've heard when I'm watching Jamie's replays or if I catch Jamie live, or even if I watch KK's replays, I'm hearing Jen bringing up my name and how that it's my fault that George doesn't want anything to do with her, that Anne, it's all my fault, and how she shouldn't have been blocked. Okay, here's Anne. Hold on a second, guys. Let me let.
And that has a Des. I named mosquitoes Genevieve before I smushed them. How funny. But listen, we are all adults, okay? And we do things because we want to, right? Not because somebody tells us to, okay? George blocked Jen because George wanted to, not because Heidi asked or told him to, right? Like, no, that's not a thing. It's craziness for Jen to even bring that shit up.
And oh my God, my nerves, I can't even grab the damn thing. All right. Hi, sweetie.
I don't know what's happening with my profile picture here, but it's just very bad.
Thank you, Bestie, for the super chat. Take it how you want. If the bee used KK for her videos, well, I strongly believe she love bombed me for my intel on real life stories with Jen. I absolutely, now that you say that, Brandy, I absolutely agree. Absolutely. Hey, Carol, everything is transactional to her, right? She thinks that she could groom people, for lack of a better word, to get what they want from people. Hey, my girl.
Hi. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for letting me up.
Morning. Of course. Of course. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How you doing, Soap?
Good. I'm good.
I just really quick, I wanted to say to Macy that I wanted to send her all my condolences. I don't know if you saw the comment or not, but she's lost a couple people in a very short time, just over the last couple months. Yeah.
I did not know that. I saw
Yeah.
her say that she's had some real life stuff going on, but I didn't see her say what it was. But I'm so sorry, Macy.
Yeah. Yeah. And I get it. I get wanting to like come online to just have a break from the real life. So.
Distractions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Macy, I'm so sorry. I did not see that comment, my girl. So, do you have anything to add to anything that I've said this morning?
No, you've done a phenomenal job. I'll just go from here on when I find something I want to add.
Okay. All right.
So,
And my hands are sweating. I'm so mad.
what's happening? Because I'm missing this. I don't actually know what's going on, to be honest.
Okay. Jen is saying that it is because of me that you and George, and there's George in the chat, wants nothing to do with her. And then she said that Clint was going to go on George's live yesterday, but he wasn't allowed to. And George dropped his link twice for Clint. I didn't even know Clint was going to go up on the live. George just said someone wanted to come up, and he dropped his link twice.
So,
And yes,
it had nothing, it's got absolutely nothing to do with you. And do you know something? That's really fucking insulting. Because that's almost like saying I can't think for myself. You know what I mean? The
Yep.
reason I am not fucking with Jen is because I'm over the drama. It's never going to end. It's a hamster wheel and it keeps going round and I want off. And that's what it is. I also heard a lot of things that I don't agree with. I'm not going to call her out. She's been called out by everyone else. But I've got my own reasons for not wanting to fuck with Jen. And that's it. It's got nothing to do with you, George, anyone else. I fucked with Jen for a long time and people I'm really close to didn't want to fuck with her. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But hearing that Anne say that, she also shit on Jen for a very long time. I remember when Anne and Maria were, had the channel together, that Anne shit on Jen for a very long time. And to see her all of a sudden start supporting Jen was shocking, to say the least, to me. Hey, Different Sage, it's good to see you. Hey, Farlap, how are you, my dude?
Yeah, and hearing Anne say not wanting to be involved in the drama, it makes me think like so many people, whether we get along or not, who doesn't think that Jen comes with nothing but drama? So I do find it ironic that just last night, there were worker bees like sent in there to say whatever was said. It's a really odd thing to witness. That's all I can say about it. It's so odd.
I totally agree. I agree.
I'm happy I'm not like doing it alone. I'm happy there is people that are seeing this for what it is, because it sometimes makes me want to bang my head against the wall.
Yeah, and I keep saying it's different this time. More of Jules's like core people have opened their eyes this time and said, fuck this shit. I'm not going through it again, because they're expected that as soon as Jules says, I'm pulling my support. Thank you, Farlap, for becoming a member. I'm pulling my support. Oh, celebrating 1 month of membership. Thank you, Farlap. That all of a sudden, all of Jules's core people are supposed to pick up and walk away. And that's not fair. It's not fair to them because they build relationships with us and the people that's normally in our chat. And all of a sudden, because Jules says so, that they can't have that anymore.
They can't have their own thoughts. It's
Right.
again, it's wild. I feel like I'm in a parallel universe watching it. So it's wild. All of these good people were expected to follow her
Yeah.
lead, a selfish, manipulative piece of shit, because that's what she is. Just calling it exactly how I see it. Maybe everyone doesn't agree with that. The writing is on the wall. It's clear as day for me, and it is so wrong. And it's something I asked a few days back, like, how often was anybody thought of? Like, how often did you get
Never.
a "How are you"? Not
Never.
everything me. It's like it's maybe 3% of the time from what I had gathered. Was that a thing?
Yeah. No, for me, never. It's always about, her and what's going on there. And from the messages from Mod 148, it was the same thing there. And you and just the list goes on. Bliss says, Soph, she could probably say the same to us about Jules, though, but what's with her statement that we're looking for an excuse to drop Jules? I could say the same to her about Jen. Yes. And we don't need an excuse. There's my girl. Hey, Mod 148. How are you, my girl? And Bestie over here celebrates 2 months of membership. Yes, thank you, my bestie. Thank you. And I was taken back by that, Bliss. We don't need a reason to not fuck with somebody anymore, And that's not how it even went down in the first place. Like she was shit talking us and was using all of us for what she can. And when she was done, she was done. Right?
Yeah, just that. So if you, Bliss, Cindy, JJ, all you ladies are all very independent, strong-minded women with your own thoughts. Not one person that's being referenced there. It's multiple, and everybody has their own thoughts on it and their own reasons for feeling the way they feel.
Yeah. And then Anne goes on to say that we stabbed George in the back. Like, no, that didn't happen either. No, I don't know where she's getting this information from, but she's wrong. Hey, Paula, I messaged you back, my girl. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Martin's mommy. Clack it. Let's see, where was I? Oh, I was up here.
I've got really close friends that don't like Jen, and I still gave Jen the time of day. It's got nothing to do, and I'm really...
What was that? I'll let get the memberships over here. Thank you, Farlap, for gifting 10 memberships. I don't know if I could turn that off in the middle of the thing or not. It gets on my nerves after a while. I'm sure it does you guys too.
Yeah, I also want to say to Maud while she's in the chat, and I did say this to her privately and possibly on my live, but I do feel it's important to say again that you did nothing wrong. You really did, and I'm so sorry that it's triggered you. It's a very real thing, and it's such a sensitive topic, and the fact that it's been used as a form of manipulation, I can't understand it. You did nothing wrong, Maud. You did nothing wrong. Yes, you shared messages, and it's such a touch and go thing, and I don't always agree with it. I don't. However, I do understand. And in this case, I would say it did more good than bad because it was very eye opening.
Mhm.
She's not the only one either. Like,
Yeah,
definitely not.
no, not at all. Not at all. I'm going to go through. I was able to turn off all the noise and things because it does get a little much. But let me see who all won the memberships from Farlap. We got Wanda, Different Sage, Paula, Mod 148, Oda May, Messy Bun Mafia. I like that name. Terry Lynn Lavoy, Tina R, Kat, PP. Where's PP been? PP won a membership.
PP is here under a different name.
I know. I was just joking.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
That name in a while, but you know what I'm saying. Was that it? I think that was it. Thank you, Farlap, for gifting the memberships. And if you guys want a membership, if you're one of the wieners today, thank Farlap. Thank you so much, my dude. Hey, AC. I think that was it. Okay.
Really close to you too, Heidi. You know that. It's
Yep.
got nothing to do with any of you guys.
Nope. So I, and what really makes me mad is like, it's as you're saying, it's like you guys don't have a mind of your own. Do you know how long ago George told me I could block Jen and I never did? Never ever blocked her until she came in that chat acting a damn fool a couple of weeks back, and I had enough. I blocked her. If George wanted her unblocked, he could have unblocked her. He said on Deadly's panel, I heard the replay on the Blocky Boys, why he wanted nothing to do with her. So I was feeling bad because Maria had posted her mother. And like I told you in your chat, you don't see everything. The stuff that I've heard her say when I watch these replays on the Blocky Boys or Paula or Berlinettas, the shit she says about everybody's family, their mother, she doesn't care. She called Kira's brother an FAGGOT. And I can remember her saying her brother was gay as well.
Well. Look who showed up. Hey, PP. It's good to see you. You won a membership in chat today.
So the stuff that comes out of her mouth when she's over at another panel, when she doesn't do it on hers, I don't feel sorry for her. She gets what she gets.
See, I questioned her once before, a few months ago, and I said, I've heard that you were being homophobic on Deadlies, and she never answered me. Now that affects me directly. Sorry, I've just choked.
I'm sorry, but I'm just
sorry. I had to take a drink.
No,
that
I'm
affects
just
me directly. She doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. She doesn't get what she says and does on other platforms. People hear about it. The clip, I don't even really want to get into it, but the clip of her saying I don't care about my kids was one of the things that made me go, what the fuck? Even if you don't mean that, why are you talking like that? And I'm defending her as a fucking mother, as a human being, and it just makes it a waste of my fucking time and energy. That's the truth. That is the truth. Again, I am not going to start. Again, I'm not going to do live stuff, but I know you're listening. But I'm going to point something out. You came in my chat again a few nights ago. Nobody.
And you told me to block her then, and I didn't.
Yes, you didn't. I blocked her. Because, and again, it's not that I can stand on my own 2 feet. I don't need to worry about what people are going to say to me for defending Jen. I've done it for a long time. I've had people coming at me for defending Jen. I have got my own fucking reasons for just wanting off the hamster wheel. That's it. There's no big secret. I just don't like the behavior.
I missed this comment earlier. The Beef Chronicles said, I'm going to say it as an outsider looking in. It did come across that several people suddenly flipped on George and started supporting Jules, who had trashed y'all just how it seemed. Well, I'm sorry if that's how it seemed, but that's not how it was at all. Not in the least little bit. Jen had been talking shit about me for months and months and months and months and months. And I ignored her until I couldn't ignore her anymore, right? I was off doing my own shit somewhere else on another side of the internet. And I finally gave her a little bit of her energy back, right? Well, I hadn't been paying attention to Jen, not even 1% of anything, right? So I was listening to Jules because she was covering Jen still. And she was on Rumble one evening, and I was listening, and I made a comment in the chat, and I was like, is it okay if I, come and hang out with you guys? Because there might be some things that I want to say. Let me close this door real quick.
Real quick, thank you so much, Mama. Thank you for the cash app, Mama. That was kind and very, very unnecessary. And also, I actually received a $5 PayPal that said I choose
Nice.
KK earlier. So thank you guys. It's not necessary, but I'm very thankful for it. You guys
Thank
go
you,
ahead
guys.
and send Soph some love. She is the real one.
And Jules's chat, and Jules was all like, yeah, sure, you can hang out here if you want to. And it was basically just that. It was a place to listen to what Jen was saying without giving Jen the view, and make comments if I felt like I wanted to say something. Oh, thank you. I just received a Venmo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And it was just that, right? I was never in Jules's chat.
And
Okay.
Sophie, when you have a minute, if you want to read Maud's comment, she just says, Brandy, Jules didn't like you either. She said you were a forever no over the glitter bomb shit. He talked a lot of shit about you. He used you too, 100%. I absolutely believe that. And this is the issue. That's why I say this is, if I had been like, if I had have to be the catalyst to, and be the one that was, with the sword in my back, that's fine. Now people can see things for what they really are, because that's sickening. I believe that 100%. I don't think that Maud would have to lie. And yeah, that I believe that.
No, there's no reason to have to lie about any of this, right? And I totally believe that. And Brandy said something, similar in the chat earlier. Like, if she was talking shit about KK and using KK for those videos, she was probably using me for the information that I had on Jen. And so Brandy already knew that it was going on, but yeah, it's just like a confirmation of what she was already feeling, But I was never in Jules's chat when she was talking shit about George, ever. Cindy either. Like, we were never there. And as adults, we should be able to go where we want to go, right? We never said anything to George about him going in Kendra's chat or Cooch's chat or Jen's chat, knowing that they don't like us and they talk shit on us, and George would sit there. Like, I don't see what the difference is. I don't think that there's any difference. So, and then George just, blocked us. And it is what it is. It is what it is. But no, whoever was saying that, no, that wasn't the case at all. Wait, Brandy is a forever no? Yeah, she was mad at Brandy for hanging out with the shit show crew. I'm confused, right? Make it make sense.
Well, AC, that's because she brought you guys in, but she wanted it at her disposal, if that makes sense. She didn't want people actually supporting you. And Brandy was one of those that took a liking to that side over there. Nothing wrong with that. That's what happens. You meet people, you network, and you find people that you vibe with. That's the reality of it. Like, I've been on here for years. I'm so grateful. I feel like I finally found the people that I vibe with. It just, there's nothing wrong with that. You can like multiple people. Now I'm thinking about it.
Right.
Yeah. You might have definitely said something about Brandy to me as well.
Oh, really?
Thinking about it now, yeah.
Thank you, Brandy, for your super chat. I felt this shift against me when I started my own channel and stopped giving information freely and just spoke my truth. Do you remember what was said, or do you not want to say? KK.
About what? Oh, about Brandy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
I do
say you don't
remember.
have to
It was about either AC, Jamie, somebody going live,
Mhm.
and Brandy had came in and announced it.
Oh, she doesn't like
She
that.
complained, yeah, and it is it. I do agree, like on the YouTube etiquette, that's the thing, right? Like you gotta be careful when you say that. Like if somebody's live, I wouldn't go in into somebody's chat and say that. It's not the issue here. The issue is how fake she was about it. Because you know what you could have did? You could have just went to Brandy and said, "Hey, if you can, please don't, drop information like that." In fact, I would understand that. I don't
It
understand the
just
fakeness.
depends.
Yeah.
For me, it just depends on when the other person is
Yeah.
going live. Like if they're going live right then, 10
Mhm.
minutes after I started my show, and somebody come in and said something, then I might be
Mhm.
like, let's not do that. But
Yeah.
if I had been live for 2 hours already, and say Brandy come in and was like, "Hey, Jamie's going live in 10 minutes," I'd be like, "All right,
Mhm.
cool. I want to end it here, and we're going to head over there." You know what I'm saying? It's a situational thing for me.
I agree. Well, also at that time, Brandy, in all fairness to her, Brandy thought that everybody was cool. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So, and
Yeah.
everybody doesn't see things the same way. So Brandy saying that, she's not doing any harm trying to say that. She's
No,
putting it
not
out
at all.
there. She's part of the network, right? She's networking, letting people know. So yeah, it's not a big thing. It's really not. And again, I feel like when she makes another grand return, because everything is so performative, um, she'll address the little things. There won't be anything big addressed. Like I said, she'll never
Oh,
recap
absolutely not.
like Brooke, and I realize that now. She used
Absolutely not.
having a mutual friend with Brooke as a reason, but no,
That's no reason.
no,
Yeah.
she can't. She cannot respond to Brooke. It's impossible. There's nothing you can say. She doesn't want to face her truth while digging into all of our lives. Yeah, because she's absolutely a digger.
And Paula says, "I am thankful that y'all didn't turn on me because of the crap that the bee was saying." And I like I said earlier, and I said this when AC was on my panel a few weeks ago about you. Like I wouldn't. Like that's not, you didn't do anything to me. And Jules is just somebody I know from the fucking internet. Like we weren't friends. I had no loyalty, no nothing to her. So it's like no, it's not a thing over here. I want to go back to Wanda's comment. Let me find it. It's up here somewhere. Here it is. Wanda says, "Yeah, but she brought me back, not with an apology. I never understood the last time that Cindy, when I shared you going live, I actually stopped sharing links because of that. It was fucked up." Yeah. Jules had already been live for hours. Cindy had her live scheduled for days. And I'm guessing it was Wanda that came and was like, "Hey, Cindy's getting ready to go live." Jules got pissed off and ended her live, not saying anything. She just like click gone. And I'm like, okay. But for her to bring you back, Wanda, without, I don't know what happened with you guys for you guys to like have that split that you had, but for you to like go back and her not at least acknowledge what happened is fucked up, to say the least. It's fucked up. And Virgie's in here too, and she said something. Let me find her comment. There she is. "Hi, Sophie. Hi, KK in chat. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. There actually is more proof that she's claiming to love someone, including me, but I know, in my opinion, I don't think she knows how to love anyone." And I agree with that. I agree with that, Virgie. It's all about what she can get from the person. You know, love bomb, all the things. Just on based on what she can get from the person. You know, it's happened to all of us in one way or another. Me, KK, Cindy, Brandy, I mean, the Mod 148, Virgie, all JJ, all of us, it's happened to, depending on what she needed from us. You know? It was illuminating Cindy anymore. Who doesn't want to change, saying sorry when completely trashing me while grieving on my husband's birthday. It was because I posted an emoji. Really? Because you posted an emoji in Jen's chat, it just everything blew up? Thank you, Bestie, for the super chat. As petty as I'm known for, you are known to be petty, my girl. With the B long time bashing me, watching everyone drag her, Brandy didn't, but now knowing, yeah, gloves are off, as they say, right? Oh, and Miss Mickey, Sarah motherfucking Z wants you to unblock her, my girl. No pressure, totally up to you. I'm just relaying the message. And Wanda, I'm sorry for the loss of your husband, my girl. I'm sorry.
Behavior. I don't like what I'm seeing and hearing. I also don't like her mother being posted, her son being doxxed. I also don't. Those I can say those fucking things because I don't agree with it.
And
But I don't like that she's blaming you.
Yeah, see, I just don't feel bad for her anymore because the stuff that comes out of her mouth, like I told you, you don't see it, you don't hear everything.
Mm-hmm.
There is no, I just don't. She gets what she gets, and that's it. Because she doesn't stop, and
No,
you know, and it's just horrible.
I'll tell you what, and okay, I hope she's listening. I'll tell you what one of the defining factors was for me. I was really, really busy one day, and there was something going on in my real life, but I was also really busy with my daughter. It was my daughter's birthday. My daughters are grown adults, but I still spoil them on that.
Well, one of my mods screenshot all of these people that's wanting unblocked by Miss Mickey and send it to her in Discord, please. There's like 4 or 5 people.
Their birthdays, that's my thing. But I was really busy that day and I was running around and we were going for dinner and stuff. And Jen had been DMing me and I told her in my DMs, I am busy, I'm with my daughter, it's her birthday, but there's no acknowledgement of that. She just keeps fucking going. It's all about Jen. It's all about Jen. And
why are you surprised over that? It's always about Jen. It's always, she doesn't care about anybody but herself. Hey, Twisted. Twisted says she is nothing but greedy and selfish. For instance, Grooving Gary and I did nothing to the hive. She fought with Sly and Paula. I stayed neutral. But since we were in their chats, that was one of 2, we were not welcome. We have all known each other for many, many years, and it was just wrong. And I agree with that, Twisted. I totally agree with that. And I still came and went as I fucking pleased because nobody is going to tell me where I can and cannot go on the fucking internet. If you don't want me around because I'm still cool with this person, then I don't need you the fuck around. You know what I'm saying? But Jules pick and choose on who it was okay to go where they wanted and who it wasn't, depending on what they could do for her, right? We know that. We've seen that. Like Twisted and Gary, they don't have channels. They don't have influence. They don't have anything like that. So they were easy to throw away. But say me, I do have a channel and I do have influence. And she didn't want to throw me away just yet. You know what I'm saying? And just like Maria now, all these other people that has come and gone in between KK and Jules's chat over the past few weeks, they were made to choose. But Maria still come, and I'm glad she does, but she's still like coming into KK's chat because nobody's going to tell her, just like me, nobody's going to tell her where she can and cannot go. You know, it's fucked up though. It's totally fucked up.
Jen's wishes and Jen's needs and Jen's wants. And I'm not saying they're not valid, but other people get lives. If you've got no consideration, or like right now, Carrie has been coming to me. I know Carrie is going through a lot in her real fucking life, but Carrie's coming to me, and Carrie's not said this, I'm saying this. Jen's asking if she can play your stream. She must know Carrie's going through some fucking shit right now. And Carrie's going through a lot of fucking shit right now. She shouldn't be asking her to come to me. You know, just don't do it. Just don't fucking do it.
It's
Have
all
some
about her.
consideration. Yeah.
And I've always thought it was strange that Jen wants to play George or play Anne's streams, because she was just telling Jamie, talking about Jamie last night, that Jamie has no content. He had, and you too, KK, you have no content because you're playing Jen's streams. But yet, Jen wants to play George and Anne's streams. George put a stop to it.
Well, she's a love bomb. Isn't it ironic how many similarities both
Yes.
individuals that you're talking about have?
Yes.
It is blinding. It's blinding. I can't unsee it. There's nothing that can make me unsee it at this point.
Yes. Yes. Once you see it, you can't unsee it for sure. Thank you, Love Live Strong. It's so good to see you, my girl. Thank you for the super chat. I think it's great to have these conversations calmly. Yes, absolutely. You know, it's been 4 or 5 weeks now since all of the things blew up. I think it was 2 weeks before me and AC even spoke on anything, you know, and he was over here when we spoke on it, and we spoke on it calmly, told everybody how we felt about things, but so much more has happened since then that it's good to revisit everything and what's happened since then. But Love Live Strong, it's good to see you, my girl. I'm glad that you're here. I'm not live very much anymore, and I apologize for that, but there's just so much going on. But it's good to see you guys in here. Exactly, Abby. What happened to the golden rule to treat others how you want to be treated? If you want the channel to grow, you need substance to get the word out about you. It just depends on if the word is good or
channel
bad.
growth was a thing, though. I don't think that's
No.
what you were looking for. Of course, it is. It's
She
all.
wanted to hit 5,000.
Yeah, she did. It is about putting on a performance, and
Everything after that didn't matter, really.
yeah, she wanted, whatever she wanted, but obviously she made it as if, she protected and cared about the people. There's so many layers of manipulation, but when you just peel off that first layer, the manipulation is right there. And again, it's blinding. And that's what it is. She didn't want to network and grow. No, just like I was told that she had a problem that I'm cool with Jamie and AC. I like them, and I'm glad they like me back. It's reciprocated. We like who we like. There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. And just because we're cool with somebody doesn't mean I'm going to bring up the Paula situation again. It doesn't mean that I can't be cool with somebody that doesn't like you. Because again, they didn't do anything to me, just like you, Jamie and Jules, you and Jamie are cool. He didn't do anything to you. He didn't do anything to her either, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. And then the way the lying,
Yeah.
speaking your truth because you don't know how to regulate your emotions, and good for that, because at least then we do get the truth out. And then as soon as you realize it and you got to pull it back and manipulate, you get up and start deleting everything. That's why she deleted that community post. That was absolutely, I believe it was for several people, but it was primarily for Sophie, Cindy and you, because she made that known behind the scenes, obviously, as you were told.
Yes. Mod 148, thank you for the super chat. And she says, thank you for your support. Girl, you know, me and you had a little rocky spot there for a minute, but you came to me and you apologized, and you and I have been cool for a very long time. And again, Jules is not going to ruin anything like that for me. And it's very brave of you to come out with your DMs with Jules, showing her all the things, her manipulation, I'm speechless about it all. I am. And somebody said, thank you, Bestie, for the super chat. She says, thank you, Heidi, for the flowers. Brandy says, B, I was damn sure good enough for my money and my info. You sure were, girl. You sure were. Don't let it bother you, though. Don't. You're better than that.
Yeah, I hope everybody
are.
knows it's not a reflection of who they are.
No, not at
It has
all.
to be said. It's not a reflection on any of us or being duped. It's not. There's so many good people that have been affected by it. It's nobody's fault.
No,
Nobody's
not
but
at
the
all.
manipulators. Yeah.
Not at all. And somebody else said something about Jules being jealous. I can't find the comment, but it was something about Jules being jealous of how close you and AC got. And I think that was totally a thing too. I do.
And it's so
And I
weird,
like-
though. It's weird because, you know, she doesn't want to build these relationships, but she's mad that other people are. No matter what, when you get so used to things being your way, you refuse to budge at all. 'Cause she didn't want it one way or the other. It's odd.
Yeah. And I'll like joke around with AC and tell him that he likes you more than me, and like act like I'm like pouty, but it's not, I'm not jealous. It's like a total joke thing, you know, but for Jules to be like actually jealous over the friendship that you and AC have is craziness to me. It's craziness. Did Virgie say something else? Yeah, hold on. Let me find the first part of it. She says, I will not allow myself to be confused anymore. She had it all with me. Loyalty, caring, complete support on all the mayhem that she did in here. And the channel supported her financially. So much prayer. Let's see, that's part 1. I don't know where part 2 is. But you're right. She had it all with you, Virgie.
Okay, so if I'm gonna jump down, I gotta take a call. But thank you for letting me up.
Right.
And
You're welcome. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit.
Of course. Thank
Okay.
you. Bye, guys.
Bye. Beth, I will never fake cry and kiss my dog. Never. It's not a thing over here. Mm-mm. And yeah, I can't find her. Oh, there. And with even all of that, she had a public meltdown and discarded of me in Maria's chat. She sure did, Virgie. She sure did.
Have some consideration for the people that are going through shit.
So, I mean, I just wanted to, but when I heard her say that Clint was going to go on George's panel, but he wasn't allowed to, I'm like, wait a minute here. So then George says, yes, he got a message that Clint wanted to come on panel, and he said he would drop it at the end of the stream. And he did. He dropped his link twice. How does that have anything to do with me?
But can I ask, why was Clint going on Georgie's panel anyway?
I have no idea. I guess she wanted to prove that she hadn't been talking to Jules. But the whole thing is the way things are looking. I don't care whether she's talking to Jules or not, or whether, you know, and when she said that she was told that it was somebody that didn't like her, how would she actually jump to Muzz all of a sudden? Why would she just jump to Muzz? Muzz
Strange.
hasn't been around that I know of. I mean, I heard her on Brooks not too long ago, but why would you just jump to Muzz all of a sudden? And guys, if William keeps coming in here, don't delete his comments. Block him.
I
He
just
is
blocked
not
him.
welcome in my chat. Block him. I don't want William over here.
I want to know whose fucking Wi-Fi William uses.
I have no idea and I don't care. I don't want
Fucking
him over
hell.
here. So I just want him blocked.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Savage, you have a thing that you can use because my managing mods can turn on subscribers only. And you can turn it on for 5 hours, 3 hours. I don't care. Just turn on that if you want to. But yeah, I'm just so sick of this bullshit. I really am with her blame. And I'm not afraid to say it. I think Heidi has something to do with this. What? If you've been
Why
coming
would
in
she
Heidi
think
chat
that?
all this time, and you've been coming in Ann's chat all this time, and I'm a mod, why would I have? I just don't get it.
Yeah, you could have used that range any time. You could
Thank you. Hi, DJ. Thank you. I just don't play those games.
I honestly don't. That's the thing. I don't wish Jen any badness whatsoever. I don't. But you've got to take accountability for your own self and your own behaviour. I'm going to say, Sophie, I don't agree with that. She gets what she gets because we're all still responsible and accountable for ourselves. And I don't
We are responsible and accountable for ourselves, but she gets what the fuck she gets at the same time. And Heidi agrees with me.
think we need to go as low as posting her deceased mum. And I would say that to anybody, not just Maria. I
But
just
you
don't like
haven't heard the stuff
it's been
she said.
done
I
to me.
understand what you're saying, Ann. I
It's
really
been done
do.
to me. It's been
Yeah.
done to me, and it's not fucking acceptable, and it's hurtful. And I just don't agree with it. I just don't agree with it.
Okay, but yeah, that's what.
Hi, well, let me ask you this. They say, Sophie, since Jules and Jen always say, go where you're celebrated, does that mean that they will finally leave the community since nobody likes or celebrates them? We could only hope, right? We could only fucking hope at this point.
And, you know, and when I told her, you know, that, because I said it right here, I said, oh, by the way, George says, don't play his fucking content, get your own. And she says, that had to do with me too. No, it didn't. That came out of George's mouth.
Yeah.
I'm sick of her lies and just the way she twists things and the way she doesn't stop. And then she slipped and talked about CPS. She was going to.
Oh, and Jen, after seeing you smoke drugs on panel Sunday afternoon, don't ever say anything about me vaping in my home ever again. Just in case anybody missed that, I'm going to play it for you.
In the day when I told everybody she had that fur coat, that was the apartment that she was at when my brother and I saw her, and that was when my brother literally handcuffed me to a file cabinet. Those ones back from the day.
You heard the lighter strike. Listen.
Little brother literally handcuffed me. That was back when Jolly Rancher sticks were 10 cents, and they had those boggles. And we got to see my mom. What are you doing, crackhead?
What did he just hand you underneath the table?
You look like Aaron Carter. I mean, not Aaron Carter, the brother. Sorry. Yeah, not Aaron Carter. He's a little too tapped.
And I think it was Jamie mentioned this the other night. You never see Jen smile. Hey, Mugsy, you never see Jen smile. And the way she lit up like a fucking Christmas tree over him and her doing drugs Sunday afternoon is wild.
Pat it up. Hold, please.
You know, years ago.
Listen, if you want to be with Cooch, go ahead. Oh, wait, a hot mic.
Another strike of the lighter. Yes, Twisted.
Click, if you want to be with Cooch, that's fine.
And there she is holding it in and still trying to talk when all she had to do was stay fucking muted.
If you don't like the school I went to, and you
How'd you
like
find out
Corey,
about-
how'd I find out about you and Cooch?
Yeah.
Cooch told me. I know.
Promise me she wasn't gonna say
I know she promised. She got you some clear nail polish, and it was just love from there, huh?
And the way she giggled and the way she lit up like a fucking Christmas tree at the end of that is fucking crazy. Look at her when she turns her camera back on. Look at that smile, y'all. When do you ever see her smile that way? I think so. Well, let me ask you this. Yeah. I think so. Do you think them smoking drugs around the dogs is why they act so wired all the time? Especially Mia. She looks constantly paranoid. It's sad to watch those poor doggies. Yes, I do. I do. Like, I have 2 very active dogs. Okay. And they're not like that. It's like a totally different vibe, right? I think you might be onto something there. I do. Mm-hmm. Right, Twisted. Yeah. Yeah. What did CNC say? I'll call dibs on the jug of prune juice. And I bet you it's still there, CNC. Hey, the kindness fairy. But yeah, look at her lighting up like a Christmas tree here.
No.
So there's that. I'm going to move on to Jen from yesterday. Let me check my grocery order really quick. Okay. And I don't know what she was trying to prove or what kind of performance she was trying to put on here, but
Okay. I don't know if there's anybody from outside the internet that's coming in that doesn't really know anything about me. This is a vertical. So
why would you think that? Why would you think that there are people coming into your live not from the internet, she said, and entering her live?
my name is Jen, because I know some new people may come in, and I'm from Ohio.
She knows that some new people may come in, y'all.
And I've done some really, really crappy things, but currently I believe I'm being bullied, I feel. And if you guys could donate to my Cash App, I would really appreciate it. It's Wolfpack Jen, WOLFPAC Jen. And my proceeds are going to go to my crafting, my haul.
Hi, Wendy. Cash App her, y'all. Hey, Missy. Did I see Missy just now? Hey, Missy. Hi, Christoph. Hi, everyone coming in. If I've missed you, I'm sorry. Donate to her. All of her proceeds are going to go to her crafting, her kindergarten craft. Come on. Nightbot just dropped all of my payment apps. If anybody is interested in donating without YouTube taking your money, there you go. Bless it.
False. You have gems that are located in your Google Play, I believe, and there are gems that you can give that absolutely don't cover anything. I mean, you don't have to pay for them or anything. I also have membership
You do have to pay for the jewels. They're not free.
packages that are $1.99. And why am I doing this? Because I want to have a channel that's not on being bullied, really.
Meanwhile, all you do is talk shit about people. Yes, Mockingbird.
Hold on. I'm trying to get everything put together. And then you see my beautiful face. Thank you, Sylvia. I really appreciate it. Like, honestly, I do. And to the person that's trying to reach out to somebody's daughter, that's what I can't say that is absolutely disgusting.
And thank you, Carol, for the thumbs up.
Because you know why? It's not so much about the dad, it's about the child. And I don't think that people understand that as much as you hate somebody, nobody's family, deceased family member, their mother.
Thank you, M to the B, for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, thank you. Let's see who the wieners are. Stephen C., my girl, Stephen. Just a whisper. Galactic Unicorn. Happy Halloween, 47. And CT223, congratulations. You are the wieners of the memberships today. Thank you to M to the B. Thank you, my girl, for gifting memberships. I appreciate you, my girl. Okay, Christoph.
Or their child have anything to do with that. So to the asshole that needs to shave their back, leave somebody's child alone. Just because you don't like their dad, that doesn't give you
That right there, just that one comment proves that you're not being bullied. People that are truly being bullied is whenever people are constantly coming at you, and you just ignore them. And they keep coming and they keep coming and they keep coming. That's when you could say that somebody is being bullied, right? But you talk more shit. You do more behind the scenes BS than anybody I know. You're not being bullied. Okay, Christoph, I was hoping that you would say that, but I wasn't going to say anything. At least when others ask, like Jamie, KK, Sophie, and AC, who still needs a new driveway for his wife, ask for donations. It's something with not a dollar store junk or drugs. So there's that. Yeah, it's something actually, worth donating to. Thank you, Paula, for gifting the girl power flag. Thank you. Thank you.
the right to get in touch with their child. Because, we have rights. Hold on a second.
Hey, Jody, my girl. Thank you for the super chat. I'm waiting for it to pop up over here. Missy. Thank you for the Gigi. Missy, my girl. Thank you. Thank you. Jody, thank you for the super chat. Good morning and boo woo woo to Oliver. I will watch from the beginning. Okay, my girl. Okay. Hey, catnappers.
Thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate it. That's what a friend does.
What? Gives you money? That's not what friends are for. No.
I started my channel about 2 years ago. In hopes that people would understand that even if you went to jail, which is something that Jen Bailey never ever did, that it is okay for people to make comebacks. Hold on, I'm going to turn the lighting on.
She just sat there and said that she's never been to jail, but you have. She does, Heidi. She does. Mockingbird, I don't know. Jen did say a couple of days ago in one of her lives that Deadly was saying that her daughter was hot. But I don't know, other than Deadly, who is even saying anything about her daughter. Listen to that part again, y'all.
Ago.
Listen.
In hopes
That
people
part,
would
Yasmina.
understand that even if you went to jail, which is something that Jen Bailey never ever did, that it is okay for people to make comebacks. Hold on, I'm going to turn the lighting on. And to the person that's absolutely being talked to about that, what I would do is I would contact.
Thank you, the kindness fairy, for the floating heart. I appreciate it. And I agree with you, Stacy. I totally agree with you. So she's saying that she never went to jail, even though we watched her get arrested. She was gone for what she says 53 days in jail. But this live that she did was for all the new people. The people that just scrolling into her live, right? And she's going to lie to them and say she's never been to jail. Yes, ambulance girl. Yes, the daughter that she doesn't give a shit about. Yes, that one.
Wherever it is that you live, and I would let them know. Start a paper trail. That's all you can do. Because these people online, they don't care about you. They don't care about friendships. They don't give a shit about anything.
I don't know, Mockingbird. I don't know.
Okay, I'm trying to turn this on. I want to look beautiful.
She's getting her ring light and all the things ready, even though she told Deadly the other night that she never uses a ring light. She just comes on camera, no matter what she looks like, no matter what the lighting is. Exactly, Love Live Strong. It's fucking weird. It's weird. They just jumped. My friends don't give me money, maybe for a birthday present. Exactly. Like, not on a regular basis just because. That's weird. Encouraging false reports. I believe that.
All right. Let's see if this works. All right. Oh, I do look okay if I do say so myself. No, I'm kidding. All right. Alexa, turn off. Okay. Oh, and this is my co-host, Mia. Do you think you can hold him down? I think it's going to be a rough crowd today. You think he'll be okay?
Thank
Oh,
you,
yes,
Love
Sylvia,
Live
thank you
Strong.
for
We
donating gems.
appreciate you. All of you.
Okay. So for people that may be coming in because it's a vertical, I wanted to explain a few things to some people that actually are in our community. So I was accused of calling Child Protective Services. I did not call. I was pissed off because there's a girl in the community and she goes by Nebby. She goes by Colby's Camera. And this is a person.
No, she goes by KK. She doesn't go by her real name. None of it. KK.
That before I went to jail, made her channel about somebody, and she was in my dude's DMs. Quite frankly,
Can we talk about your dude being in her DMs? Do you want to bring that part up?
I was pissed off. I gave the number to somebody that wanted to call, and I thought that it would be because she was driving the hell out of him. I never called. And I guess what I'm going to have to do on Monday is I'm going to have to pull my phone logs because I did not call CPS. I felt like because this woman, and I'll give her credit to where credit's due. Go look at her channel. It's called KK's Air. And you will see tons. And
Now, hold on. We were not talking about CPS. We were talking about KK's probation officer. Yeah. Because you text this to John Yates, and he showed it on his live. Talking about calling her probation officer, and they watched KK's channel while you were on the phone with them and planned on calling again Monday morning. Yeah. This is what we were talking about, not CPS. But is that a slip? And you actually did call CPS as well? Of course. Well, let me ask you this. Of course. I thought she admitted to calling the PO. Who said anything about CPS? Exactly, Heidi. Exactly. It was a slip. Mm-hmm. We were talking about probation.
And tons of things about me, about my husband. Happy birthday, Keith. This woman had my run reports pulled. I would say
No, she didn't. She did not have your run reports pulled. KK did not know the run reports were even pulled until they were dropped in her DMs. Yeah. But why did she read them, Jen? It was a slip, Heidi. Why did she read them? Because you were playing her body cam footage over and over and over again. If you wouldn't have done that, chances are KK never would have read your run reports. All of this comes back to you.
it was told that I was an asshole because I looked into her information. The reason that I did that was because she was in my information. She pulled my run reports.
No, you're wrong. You're a liar.
She had my kid's stepmom in her room.
And she's also been in my chat. 2023, she was in my chat as well. She was. Did I ask her to come? No. And KK had no idea that she was going to come in chat that day either. No clue.
They know everything about me. And that's the reason I said it. I was mad and I said something that I didn't mean to do because I thought that people that are your friends, they forgive you for your good and your bad. I lost my home. I lost my kids.
That was your fault. All of that is your fault.
I lost my mind. And for 53 days, I lost my freedom.
But you've never been in jail.
So KK Air, this is a woman who's been in trouble. She's extorted $22,000 from a company.
And let's talk about all the things that you've done that you've not been caught doing. Let's talk about that, shall we? Or let's talk about the assault charges that you have. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about why you went to jail for those 53 days, shall we?
She actually was friends with my husband. She took money from his mother-in-law to get a laptop.
No. She was paid for a service.
They call me a predator. They say that
You're
I
a
do things to
predator.
kids. I've never done that, never been charged for that.
No, you've not been charged for it. You haven't. That's true. That doesn't mean that the allegations are false, though.
Some stupid things, said some inappropriate things. I've never touched a kid.
Let's listen to that again, y'all. Let's go back 10 seconds. Listen to what she says.
They call me a predator. They say that I do things to kids. I've never done that, never been charged for that. Did some stupid things, said some inappropriate things. I've never touched a kid.
Inappropriate. So you admit to being inappropriate with children, right? Right.
I was going through a custody battle, and the father, as they normally do, accused me of touching my kid. I never, ever did.
That's not a normal thing. That's not a normal thing for the father of your children to say about you. Going through a custody battle or not. Let's listen to that again.
Did some stupid things, said some inappropriate things. I've never touched a kid. I was going through a custody battle, and the father, as they normally do, accused me of touching my kid. I never, ever did. There was a guardian ad litem.
That's not a normal thing for people to say.
Cops were involved. I never, ever, ever did that. I have a target on my back. There's another
As you should.
channel called The Spit
No, listen to this.
Cut, who just made a comment yesterday saying that he's never going to leave me alone, ever. He said that he wants.
And you literally made the same comment about me at the beginning of the week. Monday morning, when you went live at 8:30, you said that you're never going to stop talking shit about me. So what's the difference? What's the difference?
wants me to take a bad hit so I can flop up and down on my floor.
Yes.
And another account called Chris Hansen said that they wanted to see me do that on a live stream.
Yes.
I said some really, really bad shit. I was pissed off at this Nebby person. I did not call CPS. I absolutely did not call. I also, people were looking for her probation officer's number. I never, ever, ever called.
Bullshit. Because you told John Yates that you did. Exactly, Heidi. My ex never accused me of that either. It's not a normal thing.
I have a target on my back. There could be one person in this world. My
As you should.
address was also given out. My kid's location.
You gave your address out January 2nd, 2026, when you called the police on Jules. You gave your address on a live stream.
Was also given out.
Thank you, Ms. Ree, for the flowers. Thank you. Thank you. No, Love Live Strong. Never.
There was a letter that a young man put out back in 2023 with some allegations. I've since spoken to him. And there was a girlfriend that didn't like me. Very soon after, I said some things because I did not know what was going on. I swear to God that she said,
Huh? What does one have to do with the other? That doesn't mean the allegations were not true. Nothing was ever taken back. Exactly, Heidi. Why even bring it up if she's not doing drugs?
I said, there was a letter that a young man put out back in 2023 with some allegations. I've since spoken to him. And there was a girlfriend that didn't like me. Very soon after, I said some things because I did not know what was going on. I swear to God that she said the note came out very soon after. In 2023, I was released from jail. And some of the people that are covering me, I was fine with them. The letter meant nothing.
No, we were not fine. And the letter meant everything. I have live streams of mine from 2023 when you got out of jail of me talking about that letter and what Jake said about you.
I was sick. And then after 20, when people fell out with me, then I became the predator again. My address was put
You've always been the predator.
out. There could be one person. Then I became the predator again. My address was put out. There could be one
By
person
you.
that feels some sort of way and come to my home and do something to me. And that's the fucking truth.
So what do you think about you giving other people's addresses? What do you think about you and Stinkfish, not a therapist, Paul, looking into my husband's life? What do you think about that? That's okay? That's okay. Yes, Heidi,
So I'm scared at times.
as you should be.
I don't want somebody to come to my home when I didn't do something. The Spit Cup guy also said that he's going to continue going after me even after I get in trouble. Anything happens to me. I don't think that it's okay to tell somebody to take a bad hit and flop around on the carpet.
But like Heidi said a minute ago, if you're not doing drugs, then none of that should matter to you, right? Right? Hey, Ladybug. If you're not doing drugs, then the comments about you taking a bad hit shouldn't matter to you. Right? Right. What did Brandy say? Hey, Secret. Brandy says, I call bullshit that you spoke to Jake and he was okay with it because you also, on a live stream, dragged him and his girlfriend, blaming them for the death of their daughter. Yes, my girl. Yes.
Because I got a bad hit and do it on a live. Don't subscribe to these channels. They're horrible. They'll make you feel alone. They'll make you feel
I don't feel alone. I'm subscribed to them and I don't feel alone.
like you're not worth it, they'll put you in
You're
a dark
not.
place because they've done it to me. I said some really stupid shit. I hit up my friends when they had family issues going on, and I made it about myself, and I'm genuinely sorry.
See, she's saying that because she heard Anne on Heidi's just the day before of Anne saying that Jen got a hold of her and Anne told her she was busy with her daughter and blah, 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 blah. And Jen just kept going like it was all about her. And then had Carrie, not Carrie T, but the other Carrie, had Carrie reach out to Anne for her to see if she could play her live, knowing that Carrie had some things going on. I don't know what she has going on. That's none of my business. I don't know this woman, but it's the whole reason for her saying what she is saying right now. Thank you, Bestie, for the super chat. So you were sick when you lied, saying my 9-year-old assaulted you, but this week you talked about the same son's private parts. She sure did, Brandy. She sure as fuck did.
But I know how it feels. I know how it feels to feel alone.
Good.
988 is the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. If you are a corner, she doxed my child. She's posted pictures of my deceased mother. All because I mentioned.
But wait a minute, what? You doxed my husband. You sent around all his information and his pictures and all the things. And my husband has never been a part of my channel. Not even a little bit. Right, KK? And that was okay. Send around pictures of my family. But that's okay because it's me and not you, right? No.
Her husband. Maria's Crochet Corner. She doxed my child. She's posted pictures of my deceased mother. All because I mentioned her husband.
Don't mention her husband.
Let them cover me, Cooch. I want them to cover me because it doesn't matter what I do. They're going to cover me anyway.
That's right.
All I want is a successful channel. That's all I want. I want to go back.
That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Just like I said with John a few weeks ago, you guys have done so much on the fucking internet to so many fucking people. There's no coming back from it. There's no coming back from it. She said she feels alone. What the fuck? No one really talks to me. Shit, maybe it don't even like me, but that's none of my business. And I definitely don't feel alone because I am my own comfort. And that's it. Like, I'm by myself a lot of hours out of the day, a lot of hours out of the week, where my husband works so damn much, right? And I'm not live much anymore. I'm never lonely. I enjoy my own company, right? I can always find something to do to take my mind off of being by myself, right? But she cannot take, and I love myself. There's also that. I love myself. And she has said many times that she hates the person that she is. Maybe do some actual therapy and take care of that.
Back to who I was and cover my crafts. I want to repair relationships with people that I really, really cared about. But I don't think that it's okay for people to contact their family members. My family's been contacted.
By who?
I did some really stupid shit.
What kind of stupid shit?
And I'm not going to cry about it.
You're going to fake cry about it.
If you see any videos about me where I'm acting crazy, my hair's black. It was from 2023. Please understand that I was not in a good place. So there
No, because you were strung out on drugs.
are people that are playing that in some videos. Please understand it's 2026. And I'm sorry Destiny came in here. The Des account is a young lady whose mother has been dropping information. I used to babysit her brother. I kept her brother. That Destiny girl came in my room. I modded her and her mother literally a year.
And that means nothing. Did she ask for the wrench? No. Did you ask her if she wanted the wrench? No. You change your wrenches more than your fucking underwear, girlfriend. Stop saying that. It means nothing.
Ago, and now they're calling me a predator. That is not true.
You're a predator. Thank you, Jody, for the super chat. I don't think she ever cared about her mother other than for selfish reasons. If even that, I lost my mom a year ago today. I can't imagine saying all those awful things about my own mother. Well, Jody, I agree, number one. And number two, I'm so sorry for your loss. And I hope you're okay today, my girl. Thank you, Anne, for becoming a subscriber to the channel. Who contacted her family? I have no idea. No clue. No, Stacy, she can't.
People change, or at least they're supposed to. They're the ones stuck doing the same thing every day. And that's what I would do. I was getting to the point, save the tears for someone that cares. You're a disgusting monster that got caught. I didn't get caught doing anything, swamp rat. You just got
But you
caught being
did.
an asshole and a bully.
See, them coming into your chat and making one comment, that doesn't make them a bully. It doesn't. You're not being bullied. You deserve everything that you have coming to you.
So what my channel, now that I'm going to revamp it, I just want to say that there are things that I said out of anger. I did not do it, and I'm very, very sorry to anybody that felt that way. And if I've ever
Didn't
come
do
into
what?
your live and made it about myself, I'm very sorry about that as well. I've shown texts. I've lied. I've accused people, not from 23. When everybody was getting art, I wasn't okay, and a lot of creators knew that and said that on their channel, and I have all that clip.
Yes, you were on drugs. You were strung out on drugs. Lack of sleep, lack of food, all the things that keeps you going, you weren't having them. And you were doing too much drugs instead. Yeah.
But I did do some stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
I love my family. I miss my family.
No.
I'm in the means
No,
of
you don't. No, you don't. Because there's a clip on my channel, and I'll find it while we're listening to her, of her saying she doesn't give a shit about her kids. Her words, not mine. I would never say such a thing. Her words. There it is.
because he's harassing me now because I've proven that I didn't do it. So at this point, he's still harassing me, and he's threatened to put his foot on my neck on top of people being in there saying they're going to chop me with the wood chipper. At some point in time, I probably need to do something.
Why you need to go to the police?
Oh, I know I do. I thought this would stop, but it's not going to. I don't care about my kids. They don't give a
I
shit.
normally don't say that, but these people are disgusting.
And there it is.
I don't care about my kids. They don't give a
I
shit.
normally don't.
I would never say something like that, Jen. Ever. So when you hear her say,
But I did do some stupid shit. I love my family. I miss my
she's a liar. A liar.
family. I'm in the means of reuniting with my family.
Hold on, Jody. Let me find him. Hold on, my girl. Let me find him. There's one of them. Let me find the first one. She uses the excuse that she cares about her family members and that she gets hurt when people bring them up. But she wants people to bring them up because she wants to be a victim. Yes, Jody. Yes. Let me go back down to your other comment. She wants people to go low so that other people will feel sorry for her and DM with her and come to her chat. Yes. You're right, Jody. I agree with you 100%. Hi, Stephen R. How are you? Thank you, Bestie, for the super chat. Just to be clear, Jake brought to light his story of Jen being a groomer. He posted in 2023 of accounts in 2014, long before the black hair and the mental break. You're right, Bestie. You're absolutely right. I think so, Stacy. I think so. Yeah, you nailed it, Jody. You did.
But I don't think that it's okay. I've done some really, really stupid shit. So if you see any of my run reports on any of this channel, please understand that at that time, I wasn't in a good place and I have documented proof of it.
All of that was before 2023, Jen. Oliver, get down. All of that was before 2023. You were fine in 2010, 2012, 2014. You were fine.
About that. So who else wants to talk about 2023? I don't. So let's get on to it. I will be live today until I feel like not being live. If you would like to donate to my Cash App, I would super, super appreciate it because going to the Dollar Tree and doing these hauls gets expensive.
Going to the Dollar Tree gets expensive, y'all. Hey, Cindy. Heidi, she said, I don't care about my kids. She was going to continue with they don't give a fuck about me, but Deadly interrupted her. Yes, Cindy, yes. Yeah. I'll send it that link to you, Heidi. Yeah. And she tried to deny it. So I clipped it. I put it in my editing app and I put the captions with it. And that's what was said.
And a lot of these creators are making millions and millions of dollars off of me just playing shit.
Millions, huh?
I don't think that anybody, any creator should have to feel alone or be targeted when literally a month ago, these people were in their room supporting them. I know how it feels.
Who?
So feel free. Feel free to come in.
Who was in your room a month ago supporting you? Not us.
Any of you. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're a troll, then you're a troll. But if you're somebody that does feel alone, or you're somebody that supports somebody that feels alone, and your information has been passed by things that people already knew, but they're using it against you, feel free to come in. I know how it feels, and there's somebody else that feels that way, 2 people. And I don't want them to feel like they don't deserve a channel. I don't think anybody's making millions, but I sure as hell am paying a lot of people's bills.
I think so too, Shyla. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these men, like the Shit Cup, the Shit Show, these are men that just came into this community about a year ago. They'll call you. They'll give your number out to people. They'll come into your room under multiple stock accounts.
But you do the same thing. You do the same thing.
They're giving my information to other channels. They're giving them to Clip.
Like you give mine and KK's information to other channels? And my husband? that has nothing to do with the internet? Kind of like that?
Place is trying to make me out that I'm a child molester, and I'm not.
You are, though. You are. I believe Jake and what he wrote in that IG post in 2023. I do.
Allegations. Never got in trouble for it. They dug up my run reports, things that happened back when my kids were just kids, and they played them. They played me getting arrested last night, not having any idea what was going on. It is dangerous.
But you had every idea what's going on. You did. Missy says, just last night, Deadly saying that he's seen nudes of JJ and Jen went along with it, knowing darn well it was a fucking lie. Then William said, F Mims, and Jen said that he only said that because he's mad. But you sit up there for all of these things, Jen. But when things are said about you, it's not okay. It's totally okay.
They talk about my husband. They say that my husband.
Imagine. Your husband was on a television show. Your husband has been a part of your channel since the beginning. My husband has not. But you don't care that you talk about him and spread all of his shit around, do you? But you're the victim in this, right? No.
Husband's on meth.
Yes.
They will say anything that they can do to get somebody to make a call to your police station. I had another creator, Maria, back when I was on.
See, you did that. You actually went to your police station whenever Clint left you. You didn't leave him in 2023. He left you. Right? Right. Let's get it right. Because you remember. He left you. You went to the police station and said that he was suicidal, right? And said that him and Johnny Mac were doing drugs together. And what did that cop say to you? Ma'am, just because he's doing drugs does not mean that he wants to hurt himself. Right? Right.
Probation. She called my probation officer, looked up my probation.
And you called KK's probation officer. What's the difference? Huh? What's the difference? I had ChatGPT to clear up the blurriness on the screenshot that I took. Thank you for the super chat. I'm waiting for it to pop up here. Come on. Hey, Salty Pepper. Thank you, my friend, for the super chat. Great live. Well, thank you. She was, Heidi. She was trying to get him locked up. She sure was. She was trying to get him and Johnny Mac both locked up that day. Thank you, Salty Pepper. But here we are. The screenshot that I took from John's live a couple of days ago. And I put the screenshot in ChatGPT and said, make this where I could read it, right? And here we are. And I sent it to KK and I said, put this with all of your records on all the things that you've got with Jen. So it's okay for you to call KK's probation officer, you and your friend, right? And you're saying that Maria called your probation officer, and I'm assuming she did because she said I would do it again. But you know who else bragged about calling her probation officer? Drazo and Johnny Mac. Sure did. Sure did. But that doesn't go with her current narrative. So that doesn't matter, right? I would say that it was probably her fake husband, Shyla. That's what I would think.
Officer stuff and called my probation officer.
Just like she says, they went to my court hearing. They is Johnny Mack and his wife. But that doesn't go with her narrative, so she's not going to say who it is, right? Right.
Look at their records.
What
This guy
about
goes
him?
live every time that I go live. He calls me god awful shit.
And what about the god awful shit that you've called people? What about that?
You can't hear me, sweet so delicious? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to repair my life and repair relationships, because you do find out that on the internet, these people aren't your friends. They're not your.
Then get off the fucking internet. You being on the internet as much as you are is not helping you repair anything. Maybe go to some actual therapy instead of whatever kind of therapy that you say that you do, because you've not changed, not in the least little bit. And Cheryl, I was thinking the same thing. And where KK lives, I would be about 99% sure that they're too fucking busy to sit there and comb through somebody's channel and watch live streams.
Your friends. A true friend loves you when you're good and you're bad. So if you see anything from 2023 or some kind of IG weird account or anything, I've made peace with that young man, and wherever he is and wherever his girlfriend is, I hope they have a wonderful life. I really, truly do. Maybe things I said were inappropriate. I never did anything like that. I'm trying to make peace with that.
What did you say to that young man that was inappropriate? What? Yep, exactly. Secret.
And I certainly hope anybody that was ever affected by me really, really, really finds peace in their life. And I'm truly sorry. What I thought was funny wasn't funny to other people.
Yeah, putting cat shit in a young boy's mouth while they're sleeping. Why would you think that was funny? And I know what you're going to say. I already know. You're going to say, oh, Mike said it and I just went along with it, blah, 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 right? Well, what about the clip that I have on my channel of you saying it and Mike is nowhere around? What about that? You don't have an answer for me? I think so.
But I never.
Bless it. Squeeze it out, girl. Squeeze it out.
So what do I like to do now?
Get off the internet. She is
I like to do
Jody.
diamond art. I like to clean.
Bless it. Do you? You like to clean. Is that what she just said? She likes to clean? The state of your house just a couple of days ago proves otherwise. Why in the fuck would you let your house get that way? Why? That's not somebody that likes to listen. I could have a cam slip any given time in any part of my home, and my house would never look like that. Ever, ever, ever. Right, Jody? She cleans spots so she can stream from them. Exactly, Shyla. That's it. Those 1-by-1 areas that the camera shows, that's where she cleans. And the rest looks like a fucking bomb went off.
I like animals.
Do you?
I have kidney disease. So I
Do
try to get my
you?
steps in. 3,000.
3,000 whole steps, huh? How about it? 3,000 whole steps a day. Bless it.
I'm scared. I don't want to be hurt. I don't want anybody to come to my house. I don't want to do that. No.
Then maybe not talk shit about people. Maybe not do that.
You can never beat the internet. You can never win against it. There's too many people after me at this point. People that I thought.
And that's your own fault. Exactly, Lainey Lynn. Right, Chris Hansen. It's fucking craziness. It's your fault. You have all of these people talking shit on you. We counted in one of KK's lives, we counted how many people she brought up and talked shit about in one live stream. It was what, 52 or 59 people? Something crazy in one live. But we're the problem. Not her. It's all of us.
Were my friends.
Exactly, Miss Ree.
People that wanted me to seek protection at one time, but now I really, really, really need it. I love my husband. I've been.
From what? What do you need protection from? People talking crap on the internet? 52. 52 different people she talks shit about in one live. But all of us 52 people are the problem. Not her. It's all of us.
With him. God, I've been with Clinton for 6 years. I love him.
Do you?
And I love my family.
Do you?
Let's read some of the comments. Keith says, oh yeah. And Brandy, if you're listening, I don't know where Chloe is. I have no idea.
You do though. I have more than one clip on my channel of you saying, at least I know where Chloe is. I didn't send her to a farm. Your words, not mine. You know exactly where that dog is.
That I remember of Chloe was giving her her fucking liver pill. I never.
The liver pill that she no longer needs now that she's away from you. Yeah.
Use my animals, and I have that right to know where my dog is.
No, you don't.
Because Mia is the one affected.
No, you're the one that's affected. Not Mia. It's you.
I don't care who has her. I have the right to know because I raised Chloe until she was 8.5 years old. I have no idea where she is, and I have that right because Chloe.
You have no right to that dog.
Was fostered. Chloe was supposed to come back to me. I don't care where she was placed.
Shyla, she has kidney disease and she tries to get 3,000 steps in a day. A whole 3,000.
She should be placed here by the person that raised her for 8 years. I have no idea what happened to my animal. She was supposed to be returned back to me when I got out of jail.
Was she? Was she? Okay.
Point blank, period. Giving the dog to a friend, I don't know who the friend is. And if I have to show her sister, which I will, when you separate two animals that have been together, that slept together, that loved each other, and you separate them, it doesn't matter where Chloe is. I can tell you this, that Mia's never been compatible with another animal. So just because you're...
How is that our fault? How's that Chloe's fault? She's a fucking dog. Yeah. Exactly, Lainey Lynn. What did Stacy say? Yes, Stacy. I only care about Mia. Her words. Yeah, she said it.
Mad at me, don't take it out on her. Because she is my emotional support animal. She was separated from her sister. It
And
takes
that's my
7 years.
fault.
So don't
How?
tell me that an animal doesn't remember their sister that they were raised by. I have a right to know where she is. I have a right to get her back. I don't care what anybody
No.
says.
You actually don't.
I have a right to know. This guy is called the Shit Show. His name is AC. He actually bailed a predator out of jail and had lunch with him. He's another person that puts a target on my back. He'll come in here under 8 accounts. By the way, sir, pay your...
So let's watch this.
And can you confirm that you have known where Chloe was the whole? No, I definitely did not. And Vince didn't know, and Michael didn't know either. Nobody said anything. I do think that Dixie knows because they absolutely hate me. When I saw the text between Brandy and the other person, yeah, that's hate. I didn't know where Chloe was. Don't you think if I knew where Chloe was, I wouldn't have went over with the cop and picked her up? Are you guys kidding me? Chloe's mine. She was fostered. That's what my kid said too. No, it was a foster situation. And so I got out. I got Mia back. I never got Chloe back. I don't care. 8 fucking years. I don't even know if she's alive. So this was a fucking punishment and it's hateful.
Do y'all want to have
Because she's
no
friggin', because she's my part of my family. And Dixie's friends with her. I had no idea that she's been watching. Brandy's been giving her my fucking link. So she knows what's up. And I don't appreciate that. That's not okay. Does a family member maybe have Chloe? I have no idea. My daughter placed her. And I haven't talked to my child in years. Brooke and I have our animals. I didn't abuse Chloe. At least I know where she is. Where's yours? I never sent my animal to a fucking farm. And I know where Chloe is, but I can tell you I didn't send her to a farm. And can you confirm that you...
So you heard her say twice right there that she knows where Chloe is. Okay? Listen to that last part again.
maybe have Chloe? I have no idea. My daughter placed her.
See if I can turn on the closed captions. Well, you're not going to be able to see it very well, but
I haven't talked to my child in years. Brooke and I have our animals. I didn't abuse Chloe. At least I know where she is. Where's yours? I never sent my animal to a fucking farm. And I know where Chloe is, but I can tell you I didn't send her to a farm.
so 2 different clips of her saying she knows exactly where that dog is.
For child support. Leave me alone.
Missy, I know of at least 6 or 7. Missy says, Sophie and anyone else, can we figure out how many cats and dogs disappeared since Clint moved there to Ohio? I know of at least 6 or 7. She is a fucking clown.
You ready to be my co-host? Is Carrie Taylor the whole damn problem? So we can get on to some content.
Content.
So again, I'm doing a little griftathon because these people make tons of money off of me. Please donate to Wolfpack Jen. I don't care if it's just $1. Thank you.
Since
If you want me to
Jen,
keep going, maybe they'll make a...
since Jen wants to do a little griftathon, how about we do it over here too? My Cash App is scrolling at the top of the screen. The super chats and the gifted memberships. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Give your money to me and not Jenny.
$1. Donate $1 to me. I deserve it. I feel like I do. These people
Donate 5 to me. I deserve it. Don't I?
are making hundreds of dollars. I've gotten vanities for people based on my shit that happened.
You did. You got KK a vanity and a microphone. You bought me a smart bird feeder and what else? There was something else. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember. But it was something. Jen bought it with her own money, right? Right. Not. You have not done a fucking thing over here to get us anything. Okay? People donate to us because they want to donate to us. Not because you're on the fucking screen. Thank you, Mod 148. Not because you're on the fucking screen but because of us. To thee and not thee be. Thank you, Mod 148. I appreciate you. See? 5. I deserve your money, not Jenny. Okay? But all seriousness, people do not donate because you're on the screen. They donate because of us. Okay? It wouldn't matter who we had on the fucking screen. If people want to fucking donate, they're going to fucking donate. Period. I know, Christoph. I know.
Into 2023, I've gotten coolers for people. Please donate to me. I would really appreciate it. And then I can do things like hauls. I can go to the Dollar Tree.
She can go to the Dollar Tree, y'all.
I can show you guys that can be made. Please donate to me.
Channels can be made. But not when you've done the amount of shit that you've done to the people on the fucking internet. There is no coming back from that.
Because these people sure as hell make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
This Jamie guy is really, really dangerous.
Thank you, Secret Treasures. Here you go. You do deserve a surprise. Thank you so much, my girl. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And thank you to Shyla. It's taking a minute to pop up. There we go. Thank you, Shyla. Don't tell me what to do. Okay, girl. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Love Live Strong says mental health community centers in almost every state. Well, it's not coming up. In almost every state, she should go there for a couple of days to participate in group therapy. It would do her good, Love Live Strong. It really would. It would do her good. I know it would. Oh my goodness. Exactly. Ambulance girl. Why in the fuck is it our responsibility to pay for her hobbies and hauls? It's not. It's not. Everything that I've done on my other channel that I've shown you and what I've bought that with my own money. I have. I've not come to the internet and asked the internet to donate to my Cash App so I can go to fucking Ulta or Target or where the fuck ever. No.
This Jamie guy is really, really dangerous. I'm just letting you guys know he's very dangerous. And for anybody to want somebody to OD on a live and flop around like a fish, I believe that guy should be in jail, in my opinion.
Well, again, if you didn't do drugs, that comment wouldn't bother you in the least little fucking bit. It's only because you and your fake husband do drugs. We saw it on Sunday afternoon on your live. That's the only reason it bothers you, because it's a real possible thing that could happen to you. Right? Right.
Because if he hasn't just done it to me, he's done it to other people. And he says he's not going to stop. And he needs to stop.
Oh, he needs to stop. You also said Monday morning on your 8:30 a.m. live that you wasn't going to stop talking about me. You're always going to talk shit about me. Your words. What's the difference? There is no difference. What's your question, Unbelievable? What's the difference? There isn't one.
He needs to stop. Because it does make me upset because I don't like him.
I don't like you either. But you have no plan on stopping, do you?
He doesn't leave me alone.
Oh.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Back to business. I went to Bath and Body. Bath and Body is one of my best places I've ever went to. It's
Do y'all see the switch there? My. But in this same live, did she turn around and try to poke him? Abso-fucking-lutely, Christoph. She sure did. Just a little, Missy, just a little. Freedom of speech works for everyone. It is every person's legal right. Absolutely, Virgie. Mhm. Right, Shyla. Shake that shit off, girl. Thank you, Misery, for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Right, Gargamel? How funny.
It's like a freaking, I know. He had me in a pretty dark place a couple days ago. And if I had not reached out to William Brooklyn and somebody else, I may not even be here to talk about this right now.
Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Why didn't you reach out to your husband? Aren't you married? Why didn't you reach out to him? But no, you reach out to William Brooklyn. Or you might not even be here. Bullshit.
And that's the fucking truth. That's how bad somebody will make you feel.
Bullshit.
This is Lisa Ann. I really, really, really care about her.
Does he love it, Kat? That makes me so happy. It does. That makes me so happy. People have been asking me for 2 years now what I feed to the doodles. And I finally, after being asked for 2 freaking years, I finally made a video on, their dog food. So it's on my other channel. Several of you guys have already tried it with your dogs, and everybody's loved it. And Kat made it just the other day for little Max, and he loves it. That makes me so happy. That's good, Kat. That is so good.
I used to be in a place called The Hive, and she helped me out in doing Dollar Tree hauls. Thank you so much for coming in. Stopping in to say my faith always comes first.
Wait a
I refuse
minute.
to join in the
Wait a minute. What did you just say?
somebody will make you feel. This is Lisa Ann. I really, really, really care about her. I used to be in a place called The Hive, and she helped me out in doing Dollar Tree hauls. Thank you so much for coming in. Stopping in to say my faith always comes first. I refuse to join in the hate streams, so all of you will not be seeing me in chats. I'm choosing to focus in love and healing, and have decided to focus on real life. I think that's a pretty amazing thing. Had it not been for this wonderful woman, and by the way, she also has a channel. If you guys would like to subscribe to her, she's going to be starting her channel
Bless
back up,
it.
I hope, at some point in time. Her and I used to do the Dollar Tree hauls, and I wouldn't replace her for anything, or some of the people where she hangs out, because they were pretty supportive. So again,
Oh, wow. What a turn of events, y'all. Did you just see that? The last time that Lisa Ann came into Jen's chat, it was by accident. She was supposed to be typing somewhere else, and she ended up typing in Jen's chat. It was a whole thing, right? Jen called her the fuck out for it. Lisa Ann left Discord. She shut down her IG. She thought that Jules was going to be super mad at her, like all the things, right? But here we are. Just a little bit later, not a whole lot later. What was it? 6 weeks, maybe 2 months later. Here we are again. Except this time, it wasn't by accident. And Jen did not call her out. She's not going to shut anything down either, and Jules isn't going to be mad about it. So, just saying.
if you feel like you're alone, come in, because I know that there's another creator that feels that way, and it doesn't matter what your past is, especially when it's been outed 50 million times. Feel free to come in. I'm in here to make
wait.
relationships and the people that
Now, all of a sudden, wait a minute. We got to hear that again.
out, because they were pretty supportive. So again, if you feel like you're alone, come in, because I know that there's another creator that feels that way. And it doesn't matter what your past is, especially when it's been outed 50 million times.
You mean by like people like you? Like that? You're the one that has outed Jules's past 50 million times, as you say, and called her a sex trafficker. But now it's everybody else doing it, not you, right? Right. Right, Virgie?
Feel free to come in. I'm in here to make relationships, and the people that don't love me or don't care about me, don't be friends with me. But I do know that there's another creator that feels very, very alone.
Oh.
And was cool at one time when people like the Spit Cup and AC liked her when she was able to provide it.
Oh. Oh no. Her don't feel alone, does she? Oh. Things didn't work out like she thought they would, did they? Oh. Oh. The fuck out of here.
Information for them. Now she's being targeted. I don't care who you are.
Oh. And now you're taking up for her. What a change of events we've got going on here.
Whether I like you or not, whether I've talked to you or not, you can come in. Your followers can come in.
Oh.
I'm just letting you know. So let's get to my Bath and Body haul.
Let's. Skip through the Bath and Body Works shit because Bath and Body Works sucks.
Sorry about your loss, honey. You guys could let Donna know that you felt she lost somebody in her family, and it's got to be hard on her. I got this blanket for $5.
Imagine.
Tasha's here. Say no, you stop. It doesn't bother me a bit. I never understood the hype about the Stanley Cup. I think in the beginning, the Stanley Cup lawyer needs to get here, to be honest. Well,
Right, Chris Hansen. That's it, Lainey Lynn, right there. Maybe she shouldn't treat people like shit and she wouldn't be all alone. That part right there. Not suspicious at all, Shyla. Not at all. See what you guys are saying. Exactly. Christoph, exactly. That's the last chat I would go to, let me tell you. Oh, how cute. Well, happy birthday to Rebel, Lainey Lynn. I sure did, Virgie. You and your followers can come in. How about it? How about it? Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here now. I've been live for almost 3 hours. I did not mean to be live this long, but here we are. I've missed you guys. And when you got stuff to say, time flies when you're having fun, right? Thank you guys, everybody that come in and hung out with me today. I appreciate you. I've missed everybody so much. I'm going to try and make myself go live more often. I promise. I'm going to try. But thank you, everybody who donated to my channel today, to the people who subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. There we go. I appreciate you all. I'll probably see you guys somewhere else on the YouTube streets later today. I need to go pick up my grocery order. And it takes me a hot minute to get to Sam's Club and back. But yeah, you're welcome, KK. You're welcome. And thank you, everybody, for all of your love and your support. And it's good to see, after everything that's happened over the past month, it's good to see the same smiling faces over here. I get you, Maria. I get you. Well, thank you, Beth. Thank you. Does she? KK has a live set? Well then. There is KK's link. Nightbot is going to drop KK's link momentarily. And I'm going to look and see what time she has that live set up for. 3 o'clock. Excuse me, at 3 o'clock, about an hour and 15 minutes. I will see you guys in KK's chat. So I'm going to get off of here, quit rambling and get off of here. But I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.